the Bible says in the book of Ephesians chapter 4, you read from verse 5. Ephesians 4 from verse 5, the Bible talks about unity. It talks about being in the same faith, being one. Na wakati ninaongea kuhusu being one, Bible inasema one Lord, one faith, one baptism. And it talks about one hope, one everything. So wakati ninaongea kuhusu one Lord, one faith, one baptism, I want us to be in the same spirit, ili tuweze kutembea pamoja. For the Bible says two cannot walk together without first agreeing. So it's important for us to be in agreement as we start these prayers, because without being in the same faith, we might not walk together. And unity is important because the Bible says the children of Israel were baptized under the same cloud in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. I think inaongeanga kuhusu kuwa under the same cloud. Walikuwa chini ya wingu moja. And on account of that, anything they did, God was with them. And so I want to pray, and then I want us to read a verse in Genesis 32. And I want us to read from verse 22. Nilikuwa nimepeana Genesis chapter 30 verse 1. So you know, the Bible nasema they were all baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. They were just one. And I want us to also focus on Genesis chapter 30 verse 1. Yenye inasema, and Rebecca, when Rebecca saw that she was not bearing Jacob children, she became jealous of her sister. So she said to Jacob, give me children or I'll die. Ukisikia mtu amefika hiyo level, amechoka. Na aliambia Jacob, nipe mtoto ama nife, maana sina maana. Naye Jacob akakasirika kwa Genesis 30 verse 2. Akamuuliza, my God. Jacob became angry with her and said, am I in the place of God who has kept you from having children? You see, baba yake Isaac, wakati mama yake Rebecca angeweza kupata watoto, maana alikuwa tasa. Bible inasema, and Isaac went to God and prayed for the wife. And the Lord had opened the womb na akampatia twins. Unaona? So, wakati mtu amefika level ya kuchoka, Mungu anamsikianga. Psalms chapter 13 verse 3. The Bible says, look at me, O God, and answer my prayers. Restore my strength, do not let me die. Ingine inasema, do not let me sleep the sleep of death. Bwana asifiwe. Lord my God, give light to my eyes or I will sleep in death. Niweke Psalms 44 verse 23. Wakati nimesema usiku ya leo ni ya kuomba, ninataka uombe situation. I am tired of an ordinary life as an ordinary preacher. Wakusema tu the Bible says. But I want to see the manifestation of your goodness. Awake, Lord, why do you sleep? Rouse yourself, do not reject us forever. Look at me, God, and answer my prayers. So ukienda Genesis chapter 32, wakati Jacob alikuwa anajipanga kukutana na Esau, alikuwa ana wasiwasi sana. Maana wakati alitoka kwao walikuwa wamekosana. And he was not sure akienda nyumbani brother yake atamchukua aje. And so akapata ripoti kwamba brother yake anakuja na watu wengi sana. Na akajua kuisha mimi, ninakuja kuuawa na my brother. And so this guy went to Peniel. So tonight I'm assuming that we are standing in the same place. The Bible says, the same night Jacob got up, took his 2 wives, his 2 concubines, and his 11 children, and crossed the river Jabbok. Hiyo ni Genesis chapter 32 verse 22. Na Bible inasema, across the ford of Jabbok, watoto wake Mungu. The beauty of staying with God, just the two of you. That night Jacob got up and took his 2 wives, his 2 female servants, and his 11 sons, and crossed the ford of the Jabbok. Verse 23. After he had sent them across the stream, he sent over all his possession. Then, verse 25. So Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him till daybreak. Wrestling. Gogiginyana na dwaya igamato di kamai